Hello, everyone. This is Angela with Earrings by Angela, and thank you for joining me this week for our Soulicious Sunday series. So, when we talk about Soulicious Sunday, that means it is time to feed your soul souliciously and deliciously. So, this week's topic we are talking about it's never too late. Sometimes we get caught up in the fact that we think we're too old to start something and that our time has passed because we didn't complete what we wanted to in our 20s. Guess what? It may not have been the right time. Everything is about timing in your life. There may have been some lessons that you needed to learn, some resources or some skills that you needed to gain, or you're just ready for a change. But it is never too late to get started. And, I hear a lot of people saying, well, I don't want to go back to school because I don't want to be the oldest in the classroom. And they're like in their 40s. I will admit that when I went back to college, that was my line. And I was like, I don't want to be sitting in a class with 20-year-olds and I'm 35. Um, but guess what? I had to get out of my own way because I had a goal and I wanted to achieve that goal, and that excuse would have stopped me from getting my degree. So I chalked it up, and guess what? I made friends with those 20-year-olds. And now that I'm 40, almost 43, I'm like, girl, I'm so glad you got past yourself because 35 ain't even that old. Stop it. So really, we have to get past using age as an excuse for not to do something, right? So sometimes we may say, oh, I hear some of my older adults, I'm not going to say anybody, but I hear a lot of older adults say, oh, I wish I had done that, or I can't do that because it's too late, or I really wish I could be fit and run around the park, or um, get on, the treadmill, start lifting weights. Guess what? You can, because have you guys seen those amazing photos of like bodybuilders that are like 70 years old, women and men? So if they can do it, you can do it too. You know, it's not too late um to start that dance class that you enjoyed it when you were young and you're like, man, I missed that. Well, go back and take the class. Like, seriously, okay, I'm talking to myself too. My ballet shoes from when I was 16 is hanging on my doorknob on the hanger now as a reminder. Like, it's not too late. You can go to, we have Dance Works here in Milwaukee. You can go to Dance Works and take a ballet class. Just start over again, get a little refresher, you know? So the most important thing is not to let your age be an excuse for why you can't do something. And I tell my students a lot, can't is not a word that is allowed in this class. You can do it, but if I let you say can't, then I'm giving you an okay to make an excuse as to why you think that you cannot do it. So, number one, here's the action step. Make the decision to do it. Here's an example. You say, ah, I really want to start painting, but I think those years are over. Nah, 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 nah. Who told you that? Who told you that? Your action step would be to go and buy a little Crayola watercolor paint set, and some paper, and just do what you do. Let it flow. There's no rules in art, at least not in my world. I'd be like, you just do what you want to do. You can practice technique and stuff, but just allow yourself to explore. And you never know what door that will open. So your action step for today is to decide what is the one small thing that you can do to achieve or get on the road to doing what you want to do. If it's I've always wanted to go to Paris. What's the first thing that you can do? You know, start thinking about that, right? Y'all know I'm always crazy about writing a list. Write a list of, some things that you want to do, and then under that, draw a little map or whatever, and just say, okay, if I take this one step and I accomplish that, yay, it's time to celebrate, right? So then, cool, I did that when I thought I couldn't do it in the first place. And now, well, what if I did this next step? And those small steps add up, you guys. I kid you not. I kid you not. And that's in all aspects of your life. If you've, been hanging around the pool or on the beach and you're like, I can't swim, but you've always wanted to learn how to swim, take a swim class. Take that first step, you guys. Don't let age be an excuse for why you cannot do something, because you can. It's all in your mind, you guys. Seriously, you can really seriously do whatever you want. There's two things that you do every morning when you wake up. You're either talking yourself into something or you're talking yourself out of something. Pay attention to your thoughts and see what happened. Just be like, dang, I really didn't even realize how many things I talk myself out of. Well, I challenge you to talk yourself into it. You know, just explore and watch. Your life is going to be so amazing, and you're going to be like, wow, just me stepping outside of that box and getting away from that little excuse that I used to use as a crutch as to why I can't do something, which is really, really when you're saying you can't do something, you're afraid to do something. Move past that fear, you guys. Seriously, move past that fear. Just take that first step. Get out of your comfort zone. Um, there have been many times I had to do it too. You know, I'll be like, well, I'm too old for that. Girl, 42 is not old. Like I said, I'll be 43 next month. So I had to take that off the tray. I can't. I'm not allowed to use that anymore. Yeah, you're only as old as you feel, right? So I want to know, what have you been longing to do that you were like, I'm too old to do it? I want you to drop that in the comments because I'm nosy as hell. But I will, I'm gonna acknowledge you, of course. And I gave you mine. Mine was college. The other thing. Let me think. What was the other thing? It was so small, but so big to me at that time. Y'all, for real. Mm, Mine was going to the gym by myself. It sounds so ridiculous. I felt that I needed an accountability partner. It was really ridiculous because I think back on it now. Now, honey, guess what? I love to go to the gym by myself because I don't have to think, oh, if this person doesn't go, then I won't go. You know, it, you'll find it's so freeing, you guys. So just do it. So yeah, drop in the comments. Um, what is the thing that you've been longing to do? And share with us one step. One step. That's all your action is today. One step. What's your one step that you can do today to make that thing happen? Okay. So thank you for joining us today on Soulicious Sunday. I hope that fed your soul a little bit. It's the beginning of the week, and we want to always start our week souliciously and deliciously, and on a positive note. So until next week, you guys, continue to love yourself, continue to love everything about you. Don't just feed your body, but feed your soul too. Peace out.